Hello everyone, welcome to Spiritual Tarot Genie, and it's time for some pick a card reading again. I'm doing this video after maybe a little gap, I guess. Yeah, just a little, intro into it before we start the reading. So, we have been doing a couple of love readings around Valentine's Day, and it's time to move out of love and probably move a little more deep inside and understand ourselves a little better and take a journey within. So we will be doing a couple of pick a card readings that will be more of addressing our own shadow side, okay, understanding ourselves better, and it will be more like a detoxing of mind and with more clarity into our shadow side or knowing ourselves a little better. So there'll be a series of pick a card readings related to this topic. So let's get started with it. Today's pick a card reading is going to be on addressing the mental clutter, guys. Okay, so what is that occupies your mind which shouldn't be occupying? Okay, there are at times we think so many things. We have a small brain and there is so much that occupies our brain, right? So and a lot of thing that is occupying our mind doesn't really needs to be there, doesn't really needs that much of our attention. At times it is all rubbish, garbage, and things that don't serve us for our highest good, or even if we don't need them. Okay, it's already done and dusted, but we are still carrying it. So this pick a card reading is going to help you address your mental clutter. What are the old ideas, what are the habits, what are the unhealthy attachments that you are still carrying within yourself, which should be acknowledged, which you should know about, and probably consider getting more clarity on it if you really need it still in your life. And if you don't need it, then why not let it go? Okay, so this pick a card reading is going to be about a mental detox. Okay, what are the ideas, what are the thoughts, what are the habits, what are the attachments that are not serving you in your life any further, and are you aware of it? So this reading is going to help you get aware of it and address them. Okay, sounds exciting, right? So here are the three sets, 1, 2, and 3, guys. I have these stones on top of it, so either you can select the pile or you can select the stones. Okay, so here is the amethyst for the first set. I hope you can see it clearly. This is the amethyst for the first set. This is aquamarine for the second set, and this is jasper for the third set. Here it is. Okay, so go ahead, guys, close your eyes and set an intention, seeking guidance on knowing your blockages inside your mind better, so that guidance can flow to you freely without any obstacles. And we will get started with the first pile, that is amethyst. Okay, so all the people who have chosen the first set, that is the amethyst, what is that you guys need to know about what is occupying your mind, guys? What are the things that you don't need in your mind and it's still occupying your mind? Let's have a look at that, guys. So one thing that is coming clearly from these cards is that you guys have got two kings in your reading. Okay, you have got the King of Cup and you have got the King of Sword. Now king is somebody who is at the helm of affairs. Now King of Cup is somebody who has mastered his emotions, and King of Sword is somebody who has mastered his thoughts and ideas and is very clear on anything in life. He has a very clear perspective. He has a very well thought out ideas on life, and some such things. So one thing is very clearly means coming across in this reading is that you people have you people are old school. So, and I don't want to say, I don't mean to demean or anything like that when I say that. What I'm basically trying to tell you is that you people are people with experiences in life. Okay, you have seen life, you have gone through life, and you have grown through what you have gone through. Okay, so you have a lot of enriching experiences, and with this rich experience, you have come to form ideas about yourself, about the world around you, about relationship. You have very clear cut idea, you have a very authoritative idea, you're very authoritative in what you feel. Okay, and you are very authoritative when it comes to love, when it comes to emotions, when it comes to feeling. And probably this is coming as a mental clutter because it has a little negative aspects to it, because I feel that it is getting very rigid. You people are getting very rigid when you in your perspectives and in your thought towards love, emotions, relationship. Probably, you know, you guys are coming to think that what you think about love is the final word, what you think about emotion is the final word, and nobody else knows it as better than as you guys know. And that is what is, you know, is kind of a reason of disagreement with the maybe people around you, or maybe it keeps surfacing in your relationship, because this is somewhere at the back of your mind, that what you think about love, emotions, feeling, and relationship is the right thing. And because you have seen the world and you know that this is how it is no matter what. So this is what is occupying in your mind, and also coming time and again as a little problem areas in your relationship or something, and is occupying your mind. So this is what needs to be, you know, this is an old idea that needs to be acknowledged, if it is, or if something like something similar to this exists in your life, then probably you need to acknowledge it and see if it is really serving you as much as you want it, or is it okay to be a little flexible about it, because and just see things from others perspective. Maybe you have a son, you have children, and they see love and relationship in a more they have their own perspective, they have a more digital age perspective, they see it in a more in their generation way. So is it that you're not able to see what they are seeing? Huh? So this is what is kind of stopping you from experiencing your life at the fullest. Now, same goes for this King of Sword. He is somebody who is bold, who is clear in his head, knows his mind, even knows others' mind around him, and he really takes pride in doing that. But when this comes as a something that is stopping you from achieving your fullest potential, means that probably you are being very rigid, you're not being flexible, you are not trying to understand others perspective. You are, it can also mean that it can mean that you are being very strict with yourself. Okay, now kings are somebody who have king is somebody who has mastered their lives, right? And they follow a very strict rule to reach where they have reached. They have sacrificed, they have endured, they have practiced, and they have a very strict kind of life. And so they believe that, you know, they have attained such certain things with hardships, and that is why they are very strict. And is it that this strictness, this rigidity, this inflexibility is kind of coming as a hindrance, and in showing up in your various areas of your life, relationships, and it's stopping you from really reaching your potential? So this is what is your bad habit, and that needs to be addressed. If anything similar like this is there, then probably you can just cool down a bit, or maybe practice a little flexibility, and let things be, and try to understand things from others perspective, and try to put yourself in others shoes, and see how, probably it will make a difference. So, a rigidity of ideas, a rigidity of thoughts, rigidity of feelings is basically stopping you guys at the back of your mind, is basically stopping you guys from living your life to the fullest, experiencing a fulfilled relationship, guys. And it is cluttering your mind, it is occupying a place in your mind which doesn't really needs to be there, and that could be uh, something beautiful love and can gush in and take its place. Now, here it is. As a Ace of Pentacles, what I'm also getting is that you people are very practical. Obviously, perfectly goes on with the rigidity of thoughts, rigidity of feelings. That yes, a person who is rigid in thoughts and has a set ideas and thoughts about has a set or a concrete set of ideas about love, emotions, and thoughts and planning and all that kind of thing. So definitely that makes you very practical person also. And also, as I said in the beginning, that you people are person with experiences in life. You have grown through what you have gone through. Okay, so that makes you very practical. You know that life will not be thrived on love itself or just planning. You have to get going and doing work. So you people are very practical, you people are very real. Okay, so and this is kind of making you very ingrained into the material side of the world. Probably you are not allowing yourself to experience what love can bring you guys. Okay, you probably are not understanding that if you are little flexible in your thoughts, in your ideas, or maybe a mellow down a bit, you can attract more thriving and more nurturing relationship around you. And that is what it is telling. The cards are telling you that this is a mental clutter, and probably if it exists as a mental clutter means that you are also kind of aware of your uh, limiting beliefs regarding love or regarding a thought process. You know that you are being rigid, you know that you are being very strict. Okay, and you are more into the world's the material side of the world, getting practical and getting earning the bread, and in the meantime just missing out on the love front, missing out on the emotions, missing out on thriving a relationship. You're just cutting off everybody with your severity, with your strictness. That is what I'm getting, and that is what you need to clear from your minds. So let's get down to this oracle cards. What do they have to say? What is the crystal guidance for you people? Answered prayers. Can you see that? Yeah. So answered prayer says all your great work has opened the door of divine solution and support. Now see, so beautiful. You are practical. You believe in getting the work done. Okay, you don't believe much as in emotions or, you're very strict with that because you believe in work and you believe in money and you believe in getting practical in life. Now you don't have to worry because the gods are answering your, you are operating from a fear, and gods are telling that you don't have to fear. Okay, you can, your whatever you are working for is being answered, but that doesn't mean that you stop yourself uh, and become tunnel visioned only in the worldly affairs. Open yourself up to experience love, life. Open yourself to experience emotions. Open yourself with people around you. Don't be strict, don't cage yourself. So your prayers are being answered, guys. Open yourself. What is the other thing? In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me towards right minded thinking and the energy of love. Wow, this is beautiful, right? You are here, you have an old idea about emotions, about love, about feelings, about relationship, maybe strict, very boxed ideas. And what is universe guiding you to? It is trying to bring you to right-minded thinking. Right-minded thinking. This is a card for thoughts. It wants you to think right and it wants you to bring close to love. So stop being rigid, guys. Even universe wants you to experience life. It is answering your prayers. Don't worry. I know you guys are practical, but it is, your prayers will be answered. Don't worry. You are working hard for it. But don't stop yourself from experiencing love. The universe wants you to experience love. It is bringing you towards right-minded thinking and the energy of love. So go ahead, open yourself and experience love. Just try to understand what others are, from others' perspective, from others' shoes, that is. So this goes well with this. And what is the other thing? I am a magnet attracting onto myself. Now you are a magnet, okay? So you will attract what you are. So if you feel that you want to be strict, then you will attract people who don't want to come close to you. And if you have a set ideas about love emotions, then probably your kids or the people with other thoughts from other schools of thought will not understand you. So you need to be a little flexible. You need to allow yourself to be loved, as well as you should be open to loving people. That is what it is. That is your mental clutter. Let's see what Goddess Diana has for you. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Absolutely, you will make your mark. You have got two cards telling you that you don't have to sacrifice love, you don't have to sacrifice people and cut off yourself from everybody to make a mark. Okay, you will make your mark anyways. You are being blessed. Focus on that, but at the same time, open yourself to love. Okay, open yourself to attracting love, prosperity, abundance. Why just attract prosperity? Why not a fulfilling relationship? Why not a fulfilling and blessed uh, existence with your loved ones around? Right? So you need to you need to declutter yourself of the thought that only being practical can get you. Being practical is only the way to live life. No, it's not like that. You need love as well as you need a money, and you need a whole everything around you to live a fulfilled life. Okay, so this is the reading that I have for everybody who chose the amethyst card, guys. Do let me know in the comment box if it helped you. How do you feel about the reading? Did it make sense? And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again. And now it's time to move on to the second reading, guys. So what are the so all the people who have chosen the second set or the aquamarine, what is that is cluttering your mind, guys? So let's get started with the first card. The first card, um, old ideas that is cluttering your mind. What could it be with the King of Wands in a reversed position? So, as a King of Wand, you are definitely somebody who believes. A King of Wand is definitely one who is high on passion, actions, is visionary, is a leader, basically, is an entrepreneur. Now, in a reversed position, it will definitely mean that you still have all the energy, you have still the passion, you still want to be a leader, but you are still not there. So it means that there is a lot of scattered energy, there is a lot of scattered passion, there is a lot of, and there is a more of a impulsiveness, and there is a more of lack of vision as well. As in, like, you're more like somebody who believes in doing things, who believes in action, who believes in getting things done and not necessarily sitting on it. But is it that are you are so embroiled and so engulfed in taking action, chasing it, that you're missing out on the basic planning. You're not planning out things, you're not taking a moment to maybe decide that how and chalk out a plan of how you should be doing things, and rather you are just rushing with things. Is it is this idea kind of really keep surfacing you at the back of your mind in the way you do things, or in the way you interact with others, or the way you are leading life, that you're always on a hush hush hush, you're always on the run, and though you start off with you want to get things done, but somewhere it fizzles, the everything fizzles out, be it life or be it relationship or be it a work you start, because clearly you though you show a lot of passion and energy and excitement and enthusiasm, because of the lack of visionary vision and planning and impulsiveness, everything gets kind of you know fizzle out and doesn't really works out. So is this your way of working? then clearly it is an old idea that you must give up, and you should be open to, when people tell you that take a minute to think and to take a leap or to take a action. I feel that you will have people around you who will tell you to, because you have this overflowing action and passion and enthusiasm, people would, I guess, be telling you to take a breath, take a step back, think, ponder, and take your action. So probably this card and is telling you that your excessive passion, action, and energy is cluttering your energy, cluttering your mind as well, and is not allowing you to take a very constructive and very planned direction or to your energies and all that, and take a very concrete and planned way out for your channelizing your abundance of energy and passion and all that. So yeah, that is old school, and probably you should you know consider when people are kind of telling you to be just calm down a bit. Okay, now what is the unattachment, what is the unhealthy attachment that you're keeping to yourself or your mind and cluttering your mind with? Now, Five of Cups as a reversed again tells me that it is all about kind of moving on. Okay, so I do feel that you are in a rush of doing things, of getting things done, of maybe, hopping from one relationship to another, or maybe hopping from one job to another, or just kind of a little, mindless or little impulsiveness in all your actions, moving on without planning or without being foresighted, missing the vision part. So this is what I feel is there. For some of you, I'm getting that it could be that you hang on to your past too very much for too very long. It could be that anything in the past that happened that made you feel sad. It could be a hurt relationship. It could be something from your a job or anything, any past hurt or sadness or any such experiences kind of makes you really, draw within, and you kind of cave in, and you're not just able to, chuck it off and forget it and l- just move out of it. So I feel that you people really hang on to the sadness of it, and you guys are very emotional, and you are just not able to forget and forgive. So some of you, I feel that you really kind of tend to be hard on yourself and not being able to forgive yourself or forget the things, and you kind of really hang on to your past, and you really need to, and this past is makes a bigger chunk, occupies a lot of your brain space, guys. It occupies a bigger part of your being. You are constantly in living in the past, and you're not living in the present, and present is all that matters, because past is gone, and the future is a mystery, and all that we have is today, and you can't let your past that has gone and is not going to, cannot be changed in anyhow, spoil your future, present and future, guys. So I feel that for a lot of you, the past is what is that you still carry, and you guys need to address it and kind of move on. You have to learn to move on, and definitely you have to be like, a more focused energy. With a lot of energy, you can always do a little planning, and channelize your energy, passion, enthusiasm in a more constructive way forward, so that it really helps you guys. Okay, now as a bad habit, the lovers, what it could be that, what I'm getting is that it needs a little balancing. The lovers card is for Gemini, and Gemini is about balance. So I guess again the same thing is coming up, that you are being over focused on the action of it and missing the planning part, and you are hanging on to the past and missing the future and the present. So, and the lovers card is all about balance. So you will need a balancing act, people, okay, to declutter your mind. You need to balance it out. You have to balance out the action and the planning. You have to balance out the past and the future. You will have to balance out the energies of all kind around you, maybe giving as much importance to all kind of relationships that you have around you, and not just focus on one relationship, and maybe using, your, and maybe not focusing as much on the outside world but also focus within. And it is about all that balancing of fire and ice, and uh, the yin and the yang, and the the passion but calmness. So I feel that you need a balance. Balance is something that is very critical to you to really calm down your mind and declutter your mind, most importantly. This is what I'm getting from this cards. Let's see, guys, what are the oracle cards telling you for you people. Let's go on to this card first. Balancing masculine and feminine energy, which goes perfectly with your lover's card, which says, allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you confidence. Absolutely. I guess you are running so much, right? But you're just forgetting the planning and the importance of getting intuitive, and the importance of intuition, the importance of going within and seeking advice and acting on that, because you are clearly relying on the passion, raw passion, and the energy of it, but you are just completely forgetting the high priestess within you that is guiding you to take the right action only at the right time and not to run with the action. Maybe pause a bit and take a action, right? So this card clearly tells you to balance it, and it goes very well with your two cards here, that you have to balance it out. Even for here, you need to balance out in as in focusing on the past and future, and rather you focus more on present and future rather than hanging on to your past. So this goes beautifully for you people, I guess, to help you declutter your mind and have a balanced life. Now let's see what is the goddess guidance for you. The Athena, the inner wisdom. Oh, this is beautiful, people. I just told you that you have to focus on your inner goddess, high priestess, didn't I? And yes, that is what is telling you. Don't just rely on your passion and raw energy. Go within. Okay, you are more focused on the world outside, but life is not lived outside inside. It is rather lived inside out. Okay, so you go inside and trust your inner goddess, your high priestess, and she will guide you on a more visionary path, and use this raw energy of your king of wands to get it where you want. And that will help you sort out all your mental problems, all your mental clutters. So let's see what she is telling. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate actions without delay. Absolutely, you are taking actions. And if at all you're not taking actions, then you must be taking actions in a more planned out way. Okay, so that goes well. Now let's see what is the law of attraction card telling you for. I can create my world as I choose. Absolutely, you can create. To create the world around you that you choose, while you allow the world as others choose it to be to exist. Also, but while their choices is no way hinder your choices, your attention to their choices does affect your vibration. Yes, yes. And therefore your point of attraction. Absolutely. Now here it is, as I told you, that you are rushing so much, and you are in so much rush to, and you believe that this is how it is, and in the process, without a vision, you move ahead and you get impacted by what others attraction, and others, what the others tell you, and other such things. And you need to give this away, because this is not the way. This is the old idea that you're working on. You have to go within as your in and trust your inner priestess, and you have to live a life from within, because you can create what you want if you don't listen to others. What I want to say is that pause and listen to your inner self, okay? And have a more balanced attitude, okay? And don't get influenced by what others are saying. I'm not telling you to not listen to others, but yes, don't get influenced. Use your own wisdom to make the right decisions in your life. Let's see what is universe asking you to and supporting you in. Through prayers and meditation, create a ripple effect of peace in my mind. Yes, actually, you guys are running. You have loads of energy, impulsion, running away, but not in a very focused manner. And there's a lot of berserk energy at the back of your mind. Your mind is not at peace, okay, because there is a need of balance. Definitely there is a need of balance. And what you need is a little bit of meditation. You need a little bit of calmness to calm down that hyper energy that is overflowing you and that is creating all this turmoil within you and that mental clutter in your mind. You need a little prayer, guys. You need a little meditation to channelize this in a proper direction. So, yeah, that is all that I have for all the people who chose the second stone, Aqua Quagmire. And do let me know, guys, how you feel about the reading. Does it resonate with you? And thank you so much for watching. And I will see you again with another set of reading. Now it's time to move on to this third pile. And what is that? So, all the people who have chosen the Jasper stone, the third pile, what is that is clouding your mind, guys? Let's have a look. You have this, you have the Fool, and you have this direction. And this is the Jasper stone. So all the people who have chosen the third reading, the third, the third pile or the Jasper stone, what I'm getting is that it could be either relationship is that is clouding your mind, taking your mind space, or it could be that you people are going through some difficult situation in your life and you are trying to control that and it is going out of your control, that is really keeping you bothered all the time. So let's get into the detail of the things. Let's start with the second card first. And what is holding on? What is the unhealthy attachment that you are holding on to? And the Fool is telling me that is it that you guys are being impulsive again? We saw that in the previous reading, and again, it's the same thing here also. With Fool, are you people taking, judging into taking actions, rushing in without even thinking, without doing the. Now, Fool is all about, jumping into the unknown, experiencing the life, which is going to be a roller coaster, but still exciting, which is what your heart is calling for. Agreed that it is, but if it is coming as something that you are getting attached to, it means that you are throwing yourself into the unknown without taking a calculated risk too many times. And that is what is probably kind of having repercussions on your relationship, because here is the law of attraction card, which is telling you my every relationship can now feel better. So, is it this card kind of guiding you to be cautious with your relationship? Give time to your relationship rather than, always kind of getting into maybe hopping on from one relationship to another, or kind of not being, uh, you know, calm and consistent and maybe a little grounded in your relationship and taking it easy and really pondering over your relationship, okay, because this is coming as an unhealthy attachment. So you cannot be taking, a fool's journey every now and then, okay? Because fool's journey is all about starting from scratch, starting from zero. And yeah, you do start from zero when you have really completed your previous experience, relationship, or anything, when it comes full circle, right? And you have lived that experience and it's time to move ahead. Even if it is unknown, it's okay, but still it needs a little calculated risk. So are you guys missing out on the that you need to take calculated risk, and you are just dropping in there for the fun of it? Are you just partially looking at the fun of this journey and ignoring that how you should be really focusing on living and giving your best to your previous, whatever it is, work, relationship, anything, and then only kind of moving ahead? So this is what is coming to me, that you people really need to take some back seat and give your best to whatever you are going through, and don't always really be in a hush hush to start off all over again. And if you are really feeling this urge behind your mind to get into something else and take a plunge into something else, then here is a crystal guidance oracle card which is telling you that be extra aware of your inner knowings as it is trustworthy. Is your mind guiding you to something? Because you have a heightened intuition, people. So I feel that the calculated risk aspect of the fool, which you might be ignoring and rushing and jumping and plunging into something new and unknown every now and then, which is like a unhealthy attachment. Probably your intuition can guide you into, what is best for you, and you can trust your intuition because that is at the heightened mode for all of you, and it is really going to guide you in the right direction. Because here, as a bad habit, is that again it's the same thing, that you are not moving in the right direction, and here again you are plunging into action, into the unknown. Here also it's not the right direction that you guys are moving in, the focus is not there, and there are kind of delays and frustration building up, because clearly the things are not under control. Things are not under control, and there is a built-up of aggression, and you are feeling this within your mind, and that is decluttering your mind, that is holding the mind space. Things are going out of control. This is going not in the right direction. This is also, both of them are reversed, so it means it's going out of control. This means it's not going in the right direction. This means there are delays, frustrations, here also aggression. So this is what is occupying your mind. And is it because you are rushing into, plunging into actions, into the unknown, without giving time to everything, if it is relationship, or if it is work, or if it is anything else? So yeah, that is what is kind of causing this inner turmoil, because you are not holding back yourself and taking few deep breaths and taking time to meditate on what you really want. On meditate on taking the calculated risk instead of kind of just jumping into it. So you should trust your inner goddess, your high priestess, because she is going to guide you in the right direction. She is going to help you. She's going to help you take decisions which will make things, back in control and give you peace of mind. Okay, let's see what is the goddess guidance for you people. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. I feel that strongly for some of you, it is related to your inner turmoil. What is, occupying your mind is related to a relationship. It's related to a relationship that is occupying your mind and is giving you a feeling of things are not within your control. Then yes, you have to listen to your inner goddess, your high priestess, and you also have to, you know, take time to understand things and not hop or plunge into some experiencing and exploring something new. Address the issue, guys. And let's see what is this card telling you. The universe guidance. I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. So again, love. So definitely makes me feel that this is a relationship is at the back of all you people who have chosen this third set. And I feel that yes, things are going a little berserk, out of control, which is leading into a built-up of aggression, which is again occupying your mind, making you nervous and a little jittery. And things are, of course, when yet it is not in control, they are not moving in the right direction. There are delays, there are holding ups, and of course there is a little frustration building up because of that. And are these two things happening because you are not really planning it out? You are being naive in jumping into the unknown and plunging into the unknown without really holding back and giving your best to your previous situation. So yeah, your relationships deserve time and not necessarily, jumping on and giving up on them so soon. Your intuitions is definitely going to help you declutter your mind and find a solution in the right direction, keeping things in control. And yeah, this is your affirmation, people, that you are seeking some light and prayers so that it can calm your mind and bring things all back in your control. So that is what I'm getting for all of you who have chosen the set 3 for a journey within your mind, guys, to declutter your mind, to detox your mind. Just let me know how you feel about it. Was it helpful? And I would love to see your comments, people. And thank you so much for watching. It means a lot to me. And I wish you all the best. And God bless you guys. And I'm going to see you again with another pick a card reading. Till then, take care and bye bye.